All right, Lacrosse fans, here we are at IHC Cavaliers country. In this game, the visiting team in the purple jerseys from right up the road here, Watertown Central School Cyclones, the visiting team, versus the home team in white, your IHC Cavaliers. Getting ready for equipment inspection at center field. Some notable players to keep an eye out for. For Watertown, visiting Watertown in purple, number 7, Nico Spaziani leads the team with 27 goals, followed closely by number 20, Jack Adams, with 23 goals. Jack leads the team with points with 43, Nico with 38. Big save leader, primary goalie number 6, Norman Cushman. And the Watertown Cyclones are 7-1. IHC looking to make that 7-2. Of course, IHC would have to score more goals. That's just the way it goes. For IHC, people to keep an eye out for, number 18, Trey Ledoux, great forward, good knowledge of the game, accurate shots. Number 4, Connor Leduc, long stick midi. And number 5, Cameron Dallin, another long stick midi. As those two, I know. And here we go. There's the face-off. Battle for that ball right at the center line, picked up by Connor Leduc. Leduc goes to make that pass over onto the far side for Austin Michaud. Not able to connect. Michaud picks it up now. Shot misses wide, goes in back, and closest to it is a Cyclone. Picking that ball up for the Cyclones, Jack Adams. Jack passes this ball all the way up midfield, hits Noah Fargo. Fargo cuts this into the center to Nico Spaziani. Spaziani passes that ball over to Cage Loftus, and Loftus breaks the seal with the first goal of the game, and the Cyclones lead by a score of 1-0. So, Watertown goal scored by number 23, Cage Loftus, and I already forgot who passed the ball to him. Time of that goal, 0-23. Nico. Pass made by number 7, thank you, Nico Spaziani. I was trying to remember without reading. Didn't work out. Watertown with the ball again. Jack Adams in the middle. Shot fired, misses. Gets into the soccer goal, though. Doesn't quite count for Lacrosse. Coming out with this ball, Owen O'Donnell. Owie curling around, going back. Owie has got Brendan Smith all over him, and he loses that ball. Brendan Smith's going to pull it up. Owen O'Donnell immediately on Brendan, trying to knock that ball free, not able to. Here comes Smith running. Owen still on him, coming over to also attack another Cyclone player. Jack Rathbun able to get that ball free. Reaching back, trying to scoop it up, though. Jacob Amidon. Amidon battling against Jack Rathbun. Ball's up in the air. Sky ball drops down. Scooped up by Vincent Knapp. Knapp leaning. Knapp in the offensive end, curling around, trying to shake off Austin Michaud. Passes that ball off to Nico Spaziani. Spaziani going in, has covered by Connor Leduc. Spaziani drops back. He penetrated into the box. Passes ball over to Jack Adams. Adams looking on the right side of the box, sends that ball forward to Jack Rathbun. Rathbun looking, cutting over in front at the crease. Shot, save made by Braden Hanlon. Braden trying to get that ball. It's behind him, reaching in, scooping that ball up out of the crease. Cage Loftus. He must have stepped in as he got it. And it'll be an IHC ball. Coming up with this ball, Jordan McDonald. McDonald passes ball to Hanlon. Hanlon looking, tries giving it to Leduc, misses him, picking that ball up in the middle. Antonio Marzano. Marzano passes over to Spaziani. Spaziani winds up, low shot, and a goal. 7 from 4. Time of that goal, 2:08. Watertown Cyclones goal scored by number 7, Nico Spaziani, assisted by Antonio Marzano. Spaziani from Marzano, 7 from 4. Time of the Cyclones goal, 2:08, and they lead 2-0 here at the IHC Varsity Lacrosse Field. LeDuc taking the face-off for IHC, driving that ball past Converse. Picks it up, goes, gets this ball over for Isaac Curtis. Curtis moving up on the left side. Ball taken away by Converse. Converse gives this ball over to Spaziani. Nope, that's a 1. Austin Bentz. Bentz passes over to Cage Loftus. Cage back over to Bentz in the middle. Bentz short pass to Andre Tillman. Tillman up on the right side to Fargo. That's not Fargo, that's a 42. Jack Rathbun. Rathbun sends this back to the X for Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to figure out which way he wants to go. Tries getting that ball out in front. Scramble. Mad scramble for that ball along the grass. It's still loose. It's at some ankles. Ball pops up high in the sky, making its way over to the corner, chasing it down. Cage Loftus. Loftus scoops up, passes it back to Bentz. Winds up shot and a goal. Bentz from Loftus. 1 from 23. Time of that goal, 3:07. And the Cyclones take a 3-0 lead here early in the first quarter. Jacob Amadon's going to take the face-off against Parker Andiorio. Ball in, shot, Owen O'Donnell, and a goal. Here, I was trying to look up some neat little stats, and I missed the whole darn play. Time of that goal, 3:14. It's funny, I'm used to seeing Owen O'Donnell that close to the front of the net in the crease, missing the goal entirely. It's a lot different when the ground's not slippery. There's the face-off, pushed forward by Amadon, scooped up by Blake Gregory. Here's Blake looking, Blake over the center line. LeDuc tried to get the can opener in, couldn't get it. Gregory gives that ball to Rathbun. Rathbun penetrates into the box, now curls around on the outside of the box on the right side, looking for somebody to give it to. Sends it back to Blake. Blake over to Nico Spaziani. Moving this ball up at the top of the box. Spaziani sends this across to a breaking Rathbun shot and a goal. 42 from 7. Time of that Cyclone goal, 3:46, scored by number 42, Jack Rathbun, assisted by number 7, Nico Spaziani. LeDuc's going to take the face-off against Andiorio. Face-off pops back behind Andiorio, goes over to Jack Adams. Adams making his move forward. LeDuc trying to block him. Adams running up, breaks the box. He's good. Curls back out. Shakes LeDuc. LeDuc goes down. Trying to find a lane. Adams spinning. Little soft toss back behind to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell out in front to Rathbun. Shot, save made. Braden Hanlon. Ball picked up at the corner by Noah Fargo. Fargo sends this up for Antonio Marzano. Marzano not able to get it. Jack Adams grabs this ball. Adams coming around top of the key. Fires that shot, bounces, and I think that got blocked in front by Jordan McDonald. Scooped up by Braden Hanlon. Hanlon looking for somebody to pass to. I recommend a white jersey. And that's what he's looking at. Fires this ball over to Cameron Dallin. Dallin coming up has got Jack Rathbun in front of him. Cameron's going to try using his speed. He's got to cradle that ball, though. Keep it with him, though. Rathbun pushes Dallin off of that ball. Andre Tillman comes in, scoops it up. Attacking Tillman is Brennan Smith. Tillman sends us out in front. Shot. Goal scored. Antonio Marzano. Time of that Cyclones goal, 4:53. We'll have another face-off. Connor Leduc is going to face off against, is that Lawson Wise? I can't see. No, it's not. That's 11, Braden Hunter. Hunter scoops that ball over to his left winger, Jack Converse. Converse shimmies to shake off Austin Michaud. Passes ball over to the left side for Vincent Knapp. Knapp breaks into the box, curling around, making his way into the at the crease. Pushed off, though, by Brendan Smith. Now he gets that shot off, and it's another Watertown goal. Time of that goal, 5:15, and the Cyclones lead 7-0. Braden Hunter taking a face-off again against Connor Leduc. Battle for that ball. Braden pops it up, scoops that ball up off the ground himself. He's wide of the box, sends this up along the side. Connor Ledoux coming back, trying to pick that ball up, still driving it over to the sideline. Shuffled forward by Brendan Smith. And it's time. They did not get into the box in time. Nice defense by IHC coming out with this ball. Leduc underhand pass to Austin Michaud. Michaud passes this ball over to Ben Ryer. Ben, it's hit by the stick of defenseman 18, Bennett Pistner. Bennett Pistner. Ball comes out in top. Amadon, pass over, shot taken by Trey Ledoux. Save made. Ledoux chases that down into the corner. Picked up by Ben Ryer. Ryer out to Amadon. Amadon cycling back around. Amadon, hard pass across. Not caught by Ben Ryer. Ryer scoops it up off the ground. Now he passes out to Austin Michaud. Michaud, tries to pick up that ball. Michaud trying to come in through the middle. Austin moving in, and he gets all wrapped up. Nice defense by Devin Connell. Devin picks his ball up behind, passes his ball over to his netminder, Norman Cushman. Cushman, long pass out in the middle for Jack Adams. Adams crosses over the center line, penetrates into the box, passes his ball up to Rathbun. Rathbun not able to catch it. Picked up by Cameron Dallin. Dallin's got speed. Dallin gets crushed, still has that ball. And he loses it out of bounds. Cameron Dallin trying to make his move, take advantage of that speed. Got to cradle a little harder. Austin Bentz inbounds that ball, passes it over to Jack Adams. Adams breaks the box. Shot taken by Antonio Marzano. 4 from, what did I say, Adams, right? 20. 4 from 20. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. There's a face-off. Andy Orio driving in. Andy Orio, low shot and a goal! I do believe that's Parker Andy Orio's first goal of the season. And 7:03 into the first quarter, Watertown Cyclones lead by a score of 9-0. Timeout taken by the IHC Cavaliers. That gives me a timeout to talk to you about my awesome sponsors. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. They can put anything on anything. Power Play Sports, exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown for all of your ice hockey sporting goods needs. Indoor sheet of ice, synthetic and real ice, located right at Power Play. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning services. Find them at exteriorcleaning315.com or Facebook and Instagram at Dupree's Cleaning Services. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Sparks and Recreation, check them out on YouTube as the Guile family travels across the country, going to Disney World, going to participate in enduro races, and searching for that perfect car to sell to you at All Wheel Auto, located on Route 104 in New Haven, New York. All Wheel Auto, home of the Guile family and Sparks and Recreation. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, a beautiful 12-hole course. Streamside, if you want to be greenside, you got to be streamside. And while you're there, go in, get something to drink, find something to eat at Divots Bar and Restaurant and Grill. Restaurant and bar? No. Divots, located at Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. Here we are for the face-off. And Diorio reaching back, trying to get it. Amadon trying to drive that ball forward, not able to. It's picked up off the ground by Xavier Wrightingsward. He passed this ball off. Running up with it now, Andre Tillman. One hand in that ball, breaks into the box. Now he's going to retreat back, look for somebody to pass to, gives it to Jack Converse. Converse with this ball, passes near side to Blake Gregory. Gregory sends this in deep for Austin Bentz. Bentz back behind to the X to Braden Hunter. Hunter curling around on the far side, being attacked by Jordan McDonald. McDonald all over Hunter now. Hunter with the ball, little short shovel to Tillman. Tillman picks it up off the ground. Connor LeDuc blocking his lane. He passes this ball back to Hunter. Hunter sends this out on top to Converse. Converse pass over to Blake Gregory. Gregory looking. Gregory attacked by Austin Michaud. Gives this ball back over to Jack Converse. Converse assessing the situation, trying to figure out which way to go. He's got Amadon on his heels, takes that shot, goes off the post, goes way up high, over to the corner, and out of bounds. And that's going to be closest one off that shot are the Cyclones. Inbounding that ball, Cyclones, number 6, Andre Tillman, sends this back to the X for Lawson Wise. Wise curling around. Passes out in front, missed pass, picked up off the ground by Braden Hunter. Hunter being attacked by Jordan McDonald, and got a flag on the play. Slashing, I do believe. He's just hitting him in the arms and not even trying to get the ball. Jack Converse sends this out in front. Off the ground, Blake Gregory picks this ball up. Gregory winds up, shot, misses. It's going to be a Cyclone ball. And Braden Hanlon gets 1 minute for a slash. Time of that penalty is 8:45. 1 minute for slashing on number... He said 1? Must have been 11. All right, that's all sorted out. We had some blood, a bloody leg that needed to come out of the play as well. So it's a slash. I think it's a slash on 11, not 1. 3? Okay, thank you. 3. So Jordan McDonald, 1 minute penalty for slashing. Moving this ball around, Rathbun sends this back over to Adams. Adams to Marzano. Marzano, they're passing this before, too quickly for me right now here. Jack Rathbun. Back out to Adams. Adams to Marzano. Marzano over on the far side to Spaziani. Spaziano sends this back to the X. Comes back out for Rathbun. Rathbun sends this back around. Round and round and round we go. Who's going to take this shot? Nobody knows. Rathbun has it. Trying to get them looking out in front. Shot taken. Marzano and a goal. 4 from 42. Time of that goal, 9:32. And Watertown now leads 10-0. There's a face-off. Scooped up, Andiorio loses that ball, goes over, grabs it. Andiorio driving forward, still outside the box. LeDuc holding him out there. Andiorio cuts the corner, and he's in. And we can take a breather. Looking for somebody to pass to. Still with this ball. LeDuc all over him. Oh, and we got a flag on that play. I'm not sure what Connor may have done. Andiorio still with it, running with this ball. Andiorio coming down in front. Pass this ball over near side to Benz. Benz has it. Benz looking, tries getting that pass off. It's blocked by Cameron Dalin. Dalin battling for it. Still can't get it. He's being pushed off of it. Benz has got his stick on top of it. Now he's lost it. And it's between Benz and LeDuc's stick, and Cameron Dalin picks it up. And we've got a penalty against Connor LeDuc. 1 minute for slashing. Number 4, 1 minute slash. Time of that penalty, 10:27. And it'll become a Cyclones ball. Cyclones working that ball across the top of the box. Andre Tillman sends this over far side. Jack Converse turned his head before he caught the ball, dropped it, regains control. Now it makes its way over to Blake Gregory. Gregory sends this over near side for Bentz. Bentz looking, nobody back in the X. Sends it back over for Lawson Wise. He's got to chase this ball down. It stays inbounds. Wise coming towards the goal. Pass this ball up, wound up, shot taken by Jack Converse. Save Braden Hanlon. Stays Cyclone ball. Blake Gregory inbounding the ball. Blake passes over to Andre Tillman. Tillman looking, gives this to Converse. Converse back to Tillman. Tillman at the top. Now he's being challenged by Austin Michaud. Tillman, little roll move over in the middle. Tillman, short pass, wound up, shot, and a goal. Braden Hunter, 11 from 6. Time of that goal, 11:20. Last minute of play in the first quarter. Final minute of the first quarter. Cyclones lead 11-0. Face off. Pushed forward by LeDuc. Scooped up, though, by Blake Gregory. Gregory for the Cyclones has Jacob Amadon all over him. Gregory trying to shake Jacob. Gregory gets by him. Connor LeDuc all over him. LeDuc putting a push on the back, trying to drive Gregory back. Gregory passes ball over to Andiorio. He misses it. Driving over, though, is Andre Tillman. Scoops this ball up. Misses Gregory. Behind him, though, Lawson Wise. Wise battling for that ball against Brendan Smith. Wise has it, driven back in behind towards the X. Now he passes this ball up to Andre Tillman. Tillman's going to hold on to this ball as the first quarter expires. So Watertown Cyclones with a narrow lead of 11-0 after 1 quarter of play. Now that the Cavs have got their legs underneath them and are a little warmed up, we'll see how they perform here in the second quarter. After you see some words from my sponsors. Okay, here we are, ready for the start of the second quarter. The ball is placed for the faceoff. So we've switched sides. Cavaliers in white, the home team, going from left to right. Cyclones in purple, the visiting team, going from right to left. So that was an early start on the on the Cyclones. Cavalier ball. Jacob Amadon driving in, breaks into the box, passes over for Trey Ledoux. He misses that ball, goes through the wickets. In the corner, Rathbun trying to pass this ball out. Rathbun gives it to Vincent Knapp. Knapp passes up to Andy Oreo. Andy Oreo racing on the right side. Did not break the box. Now he did. All right, breaks the box. Holy cow. Didn't know what he was thinking. Gives this ball back to Andre Tillman. Tillman moves in, tries passing his ball over to Converse. It gets tipped. Converse loses it, going after Brendan Smith. Smith and Converse battling. Converse, little piece of that ball. Now it's grabbed by Andre Tillman, and Tillman loses it out of bounds. Connor Leduc's going to inbound this ball. Leduc brings this ball in. Passes to Amadon. Amadon with this ball over the center line. Passes up for Austin Michaud. Michaud loses it as he hits the box. Ledoux pushes off the defender. Michaud grabs it, passes over in the middle to Ben Ryer. Ryer can't get the shot off. He's going to give this ball back to Amadon. Amadon picks that ball up off the ground. Now he's looking for a way to go in. Tillman gets a piece of him, dislodges that ball, picked up by Andy Oreo. Andy Oreo racing over the center line. Andy Oreo driving up, passes that ball through the box to Converse. Converse now sends this into the box for Wise back at the X. Wise back over to Converse. Converse up to Andy Oreo. Andy Oreo passes it to Spaziani as he comes onto the field. Spaziani passes over far side to Jack Adams. Adams back to Spaziani. Andy Oreo comes off and Marzano goes on. Spaziani with this ball passes his up side of the box to Jack Converse. Converse drifts back, gives it to Spaziani. Spaziani to Marzano. Marzano far side to Jack Adams. Adams scoops his ball up off the ground. Passes ball in, sends it back to the X. Over on the near side for Jack Converse. Spaziani to Adams. Adams passes it up to Hunter. Hunter behind the net to Wise. Wise over to Converse. Converse up to Marzano. Marzano to Spaziano. Spaziano to Adams. Adams to Hunter. Hunter to Wise. Nope, Hunter misses it. Ball goes out of play. Jordan McDonald closest one to it. He's going to bring that ball in for the Cavaliers. Jordan McDonald with this ball. Running up. Attacked by Hunter. McDonald still with it. Racing down. Calling for this ball is Michaud. Ball sent in, and that gets missed. And it was a missed pass, so that's turned over. It'll be a Cyclone ball. Cyclone Spaziani with this ball over the center line. Jacob Amadon over there. Spaziani on the side of the box. Now he breaks it. Spaziani passes back behind the net to Wise. Wise sends this up for Converse. Converse driving into the goal. Shot and scores. Number 3, Jack Converse. Watertown goal scored by number 3, Jack Converse. Time of the Cyclones goal, 3:29. It is now 12-0, Watertown over IHC. Face-off, Leduc knocks that ball forward, grabbed by Loftus. Loftus into the offensive end, breaks the box, passes this ball over onto the side for Wise. Lawson coming around, sends this to the top of the box for Blake Gregory. Gregory with it, gives this over near side to Austin Bentz. Bentz gives it to Converse. Now Wise, back at the X. Cyclones with it. Braden Hunter going back and forth, passes ball over to Converse. Converse can't get it. Ball is loose on the ground. Austin Bentz comes over, gets to it before Brendan Smith does. Bentz passes over up on top, and Blake misses it. Blake Gregory retreating back, picks that ball up. Gregory's got Isaac Curtis on him. Gregory gets by Curtis, tries passing that out into the middle. Loose ball. Chasing it down, though, Cage Loftus able to recover. Loftus into the box, circle, sends this back to the X for Wise. Wise over on the side, now sent out on top. One-handed catch by Jack Converse. Gets this ball over to Austin Bentz. Winds up, low shot, hits the post. Goes over to the far side, closest man to it. Cage Loftus, it'll be a Cyclone ball to inbound. Loftus sends this out up on top for Gregory. Gregory having a hard time catching that pass. It was low. Bouncy scoops it up. Immediately on him, Isaac Curtis. Blake rolls to his right side. Shot, and that goes off the post and comes out. Closest one to it, Braden Hunter. So it'll still be a Cyclones ball. Cyclones coming from the corner. Passes it back to the X for Wise. Wise with this ball. Wise getting peppered by Connor LeDuc now. Wise coming around, out in the front, trying to get around, underhand shovel, tried to get it to Hunter for the one-timer, not able to snap that down, though. Hunter chases that ball down, passes it back to Loftus, Loftus to Blake Gregory. Blake runs through, breaks into the box, winds up, shot, save, oh! It comes out of the netting of Braden Hanlon and just rolls over Blake Gregory with his first goal of the game. Blake Gregory's second goal of the season. So Watertown leads IHC now 13-0. Face-off, another win for Watertown. Andre Tillman with this ball, driving forward. Tillman breaks the box himself. Now he's going to curl around at the top. Passes ball over to Jack Rathbun. Rathbun was looking, I think he was going to pass it to Devin Connell, but, Devin was going off, and Owen O'Donnell is on the field now. Ball's passed over to Braden Hunter. Hunter sends this back to the X. Coming out from the X, Jack Converse gives this up for Owen O'Donnell. He sends this up on top for Rathbun. Rathbun, one step in, runs into Amadon, comes back, now passes to Converse. Jack Converse making his way to the goal. Short shuffle, underhand save made by Hanlon. Ball goes back behind the net. Battle ensues for it. Converse comes away with it, being pushed off by Brendan Smith. Now passes out on top to Rathbun. Rathbun short pass to Lawson Wise. Wise getting poked at by Jordan McDonald. Wise gives this ball to Andre Tillman. Tillman catching his breath, as is Connor Loving. Andre Tillman feeling well rested. Runs up forward. Tries to get around. Gets stopped by Michaud. Michaud, two hands on the stick, holding Andre out. Andre passes ball over to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell in, trying to make a move on Loving. Opposite pass that ball off. Now it gets sent into the X for Wise. Wise sends it up near side for Converse. Converse back out to Andre Tillman. Tillman, little head fake into the middle, and he lost that ball as it got stolen away by Austin Michaud. Michaud running on that far side. Michaud running up, breaks into the box himself. Tries flipping that ball over to Ben Ryer. Ryer having a hard time grabbing it and coming back to take that ball away. Devin Connell. Connell's got the field to go. Pass out in the middle to Pistner. Pistner moving over the box. Winds up, shot, and a goal! Bennett Pistner. Goal scored by number 18, Bennett Pistner, and that's his first goal of the season. Bennett Pistner with his first goal at 7:41 of the second quarter here at IHC. The 14th goal of the game scored by Bennett Pistner. Here's the face-off. Jacob Amadon wins this one. Picks this ball up. He's being absolutely attacked by Vincent Knapp. Amadon curling around. Tries to one-hand. The ball is loose. He grabs it up. He's got to break into the box. Pass this ball over to Connor Leduc. Leduc running. And Connor just gets that corner in time. And calls a timeout. So timeout for the Cavaliers. As Coach Jobson wants to have a conversation with these young men. It's time for you to check out this awesome sponsor. And we're back. Andy Oriole with this ball sends this. It misses. I'm sorry, not in it. Wrong team. Connor Loving with this ball sends it over. Misses Ben Ryer. Picked up by the Cyclones. That pass comes out for Blake Gregory. Gregory run with this ball on that far side. Blake not in the box yet. Driven to the outside by Andy Oriole. He passes this ball up, and now the Cyclones penetrate that box. In the corner with it is Andre Tillman. Sends this back to the X. Ball gets passed up to Lawson Wise. Wise. Oh, fake move to get around McDonald. Not able to get that shot off in the middle. Picked up by Connor Loving. Loving. Short pass to Dalin. Dalin misses. Now scoops it up. Cameron Dalin on the near side. He's thought about passing to McDonald. Opts not to. Gives a low pass to Austin Michaud. Michaud's got a battle. He gets knocked down, taken out, scooping that ball up. Vincent Knapp coming back the other way. Knapp into the box. Spins around to his right. Now to his left. Leduc all over him. He's going to unload that ball over to Andre Tillman. Tillman gives this ball to Austin Bentz. Bentz near side to Braden Hunter. Hunter looking now. Sends it back over to Bentz. Bentz, big view of the field. Gives it up to Tillman. Andre has Dalin on him. Andre passes ball back behind. It's a missed pass to Jack Converse, and this is going to be a Cavalier ball. Brendan Smith coming up with this ball for the Cavaliers. Converse on him, knocks that ball free. Smith shuffles it over to Leduc. Leduc running after to grab this ball. Connor Leduc running with it right through the middle. He's got nobody on him. He's got some space coming over Austin Bentz. Leduc gets by Bentz. Now he dodges by Noah Fargo. Loses that ball as he breaks into the box. Amadon battling, trying to get it free. Takes it away from Xavier Ridingsward. Now Leduc has it. Ridingsward all over him. Knocks that ball free from Leduc. Leduc shovels it over for Ledoux, but it got intercepted along the way. Now shoveled over and picking that ball up, Trent Smith. And it looks like he went through his own crease. Ball passed out, Connor Loving. Loving breaks into that box, immediately attacked by Blake Gregory. Loving drops back. Looking to figure out which way to go. Loving, nice move to get around Blake Gregory. Shot goes high. Closest to it, Max Calhoun. Cavs will get this ball again. That's 2 possessions in a row. Max Calhoun with this ball from the X. Pass this ball over. Now Connor Loving with it. Loving's got Gregory on him. Loving moving around to his right. Look for somebody to pass to. Connor Loving still not liking what he sees. Loving all the way back into the X. Switches positions with Michaud. Running all the way around. Passes ball over to Ledoux. Ledoux takes it. Goes towards the corner. Now Trey's running back behind the net. Passes ball. Short pass to Austin Michaud. Michaud out on top to Loving. Loving winds up. Shot. Save made by Norman Cushman. Cushman. Quick pass for Fargo. Misses Fargo. Fargo knocks it forward by Simo. Fargo still with it. He's running out with that ball. Fargo, pass over, out in front. Shot taken. Converse, save made. Ball goes over onto the far side. And that's going to be a Cyclone ball. Oh, you guys switch goalies? Okay, Jacob Moore's in goal now. Andre Tillman with this ball. Passes over to Marzano. Marzano back to Tillman. Tillman moving forward in the box, being attacked by Michaud. Michaud trying to drive him to the side. Pass that ball over to Blake Gregory. Gregory sends it to the X. Less than 10 seconds to go. Converse coming out, trying to get that shot off. Ripping around. It goes high, and that's where this first half's going to end. At the end of one half, the Cyclones lead by a score of 14-0. What do we get, 10 minutes? All right. We'll be back in 10 minutes. In the meantime, check out these sponsors. You're going to love them. All right, we are back. Here it is, second half. Amadon taking the face-off against a Converse. Converse wins that draw. And here they move with the ball. Spaziani moving up. Cyclones, Watertown, the visitor in purple, going from left to right this third quarter. IHC in white, the home team Cavaliers, going from right to left. Scrum for that ball. Cyclones come away with it, passed out up on top for Jake Adams. Shot and a goal. Jack Adams. Time of that goal, 0:25. And we have moved to a run clock because there is a greater than 12 goal differential. However, should the Cavaliers get back within range, we will move back to stop time. Never? Really? Wow. I take that back. Not like I thought it was going to happen. Yeah. So once you hit run time, you stay run time in men's lacrosse. I did not realize that. Jacob Amadon with this ball loses it as he hits the top of the box. Battle for it ensues. That ball gets kicked out by Noah Fargo. And sitting down on the job, Connor LeDuc. And the Cavaliers with it. Amadon picks this ball up a little too soon and rips it as hard as he could, as far as he could. Almost goes into the woods. Just like it's a hockey puck on a stick, he missed the goal by about 14 feet. Cyclones coming out with this ball. Devin Connell bringing it up from the back to give this. Okay, here we go. Restarting from where it was supposed to start from. Now I get it. Connor Loving moving with this ball. Breaks into the box. Steps back out. Actually a nice way to teach lacrosse players how to dance. Like the hokey pokey. Amadon with the ball. Back over to Loving. Connor stepping forward, pushed back out by Blake Gregory. Ball comes back to Jacob Amadon. Amadon coming over on the near side. He's got Austin Bentz in front of him. Amadon trying to make a move. Bentz commits, gets that ball free. It's loose. Loving scoops this ball up. Nice save. Nice ground ball by Connor Loving. Loving looking for a place to put it. Loving coming on to his left side. Driving forward, one hand on that ball. He goes back over towards the X. Gives this ball to Amadon. Amadon cuts back behind the net goal. Near side, getting pressured by Bentz. Bentz all over Amadon. Amadon slips, goes down, still has that ball, gets up. Bentz knocks it free by slapping down on that stick. Bentz passes his ball out to Bennett Pissner. Pissner running through the middle. Pissner being chased by Austin Michaud. Pissner breaks the box, passes his ball over on the far side for Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell loses it. Pissner recovers. Pissner has this ball in the safety of that neutral zone area. Except you don't call it a neutral zone, but that's what it would be if we were on ice. Cage Loftus passes ball over to Bentz. Bentz has got Tillman coming onto the field. Tillman receives that ball, makes his move towards the goal, stops, drops back. Cameron Dallin on him, shot, misses wide right, goes out of bounds. Owen O'Donnell will play that ball in for the Cyclones. O'Donnell up on the side, sends this ball over, shot taken. It's on the outside of the net. Cage Loftus and on the wrong side of the goalpost there. And that shot goes way back. O'Donnell back to pick it up. O'Donnell comes up on the side, passes ball out to Loftus. He fires that, gets tipped away off of somebody's stick and sails into La La Land. Somebody will find themselves a souvenir. Hope somebody gets it before the lawnmower hits. The lawnmower will get destroyed by a lacrosse ball. Owen O'Donnell passes this ball up to Cage Loftus. Loftus passes over near side to Rathbun. Rathbun to Tillman. Tillman passes ball back to Loftus. Loftus to Owen. Owie behind, looking. Owie shaking his defender. Gives this ball over to Rathbun. Rathbun moving over to the top. Short pass to Tillman. Tillman can't catch that pass. LeDuc trying to grab it. Ball is loose. Austin Bentz puts his stick on top of it. Getting in the mix, Brendan Smith for IHC. Coming away, Cage Loftus. Loftus covered by Jordan McDonald. Loftus sends this back behind to Owen O'Donnell. Owen back out to Loftus. Cage looking. Wanted to give it to Tillman, but Tillman. That's not Tillman, I'm sorry. Running back. Yeah, it is Tillman. This is running back. In for Tillman, Jack Converse. Converse, some fresh legs on the field for the Cyclones. Passes ball over to Jack Rathbun. Rathbun back to O'Donnell. Owen O'Donnell behind the net. Sends this up on top. Winding up and shooting. Cage Loftus blocked out in front by Austin Michaud on the far side. Ball picked up by, I think, who is that? Is that Jordan McDonald? Anyway, ball's loose back on the X. Braden Hanlon out of the goal, back there battling for it. Hanlon putting his big net on it, loses that ball, goes back. Rathbun scoops it up. Rathbun snaps this ball out in front, wound up, shot. Austin Bentz with the goal, 1 from 42. Time of that goal is at 5:55. It is now 16-0 in favor of the Cyclones. Face off. Battle. Ball's free on the ground. Amidon trying to get it. Coming over. Getting a piece of it. Vincent Knapp. Knapp swatting at that. Amidon scoops that ball up. Amidon using his body. Breaks into the box. And Knapp able to loosen that ball. It comes out. Blake Gregory gets tripped. We're going to let that go by. These must be the same referees from the auditorium. Isaac Curtis picking this ball up. Ball gets sent forward by the Cyclones. Lawson Wise with it. Lawson sends this ball back over to Jack Converse. Converse moving forward. Converse breaks the box. Curls around. Looking. He's got Isaac Curtis all over him. Jack Converse passes this ball over to Blake Gregory. Gregory not catching that pass. Now he scoops it up. Connor Ledoux comes out to challenge him. Gregory passes to Loftus. Loftus sends this back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell back to Cage. Cage back to Blake. Blake looking, gives this to Jack Converse. Converse stepping up, makes a move to get by Curtis. Winds up, shot, and a goal. Jack Converse with a goal at 7:38. And they now lead 17-0. Jacob Amidon's going to face off against Braden Hunter now. Welcome to all of my new viewers. Please subscribe. That's how YouTube says that I'm cool. You can hit the like button. I don't know what that does, but I know subscribing is important for me. False start by the Cyclones. Here goes Jacob Amidon for IHC. Pass that ball over to Ben Ryan. A shot and a goal! And just like that, IHC is back in this game. That's right. You never know. You never know. 8 from 12. Ben Ryer, assisted by Jacob Amidon. Time of the IHC Cavaliers goal, 8:29. Oh, it was a 6. Oh, all right. Jamison Latier with the goal. Yeah, Jamison scored. Yes. All right, we have to fix the font on the Cavaliers jerseys here. Yeah, it's 8 and 9. There's a shot. Save made. Braden Hanlon. So now every time I think Ben has the ball, I got to look and see if Ben's actually standing in front of me. Here goes Connor Leduc. Shovel pass over to Trey. Trey not able to keep it. Ball scooped up by Trent Smith. Smith passes this ball up, and who's got Owen O'Donnell has that ball, passes over to Austin Bent. Bent stepping up, sends this for Andy Oreo. Andy Oreo misses this ball. It stays inbound. Cameron Dalin going in, attacking after it. Cameron trying to get the sand wedge out to get on that ball, kicks after it. Now he scoops it, trying to drive this forward, coming in to help out Sam Charlebois. Charlebois now Amadon. Amadon gets a stick to the head. Ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a Cyclone ball. Bent. Well, it's very important to still follow the rules, as you could hear the Watertown coach vehemently explaining the 5-yard necessary cushion on a restart. Glad he said something, because I didn't know. Now I do. Andre Tillman with this ball. Being chased down by Sam Charlebois. Tillman loses footing, regains control. Nice swoop move. Passes ball over into the middle. Amadon trying to steal it. Trying to pick it up, Jack Converse. Amadon dives on top of that ball. Connor LeDuc picks his ball up. And the referee points with his finger. It's going to be Cavaliers ball. Amadon with this ball. Maybe that's not considered a restart because he never got his 5 yards. Passes this ball over to Connor LeDuc. LeDuc breaks the box. Tillman on him. LeDuc tried passing that ball. Stolen by the long stick, Xavier Ridingsward. Ridingsward passes this ball off. Stolen in the middle by Austin Michaud. Michaud sends it up to Trey LeDuc. LeDuc shot! Oh, high and misses! That goes out of bounds, and who was closest to it? It was, this is going to be a Cyclones ball with less than 30 seconds to go. Here's the restart. Vincent Knapp coming up with this ball. Vincent, pass into the middle for Converse. Jack dodges his way away from Jamison Letier. Ball passed up. Parker Andy Oreo with it. Andy Oreo forced into the corner by Cameron Dalin. Andy Oreo running behind. Dalin whacking at him, and that's going to do it. That'll do it after 3 quarters of play. It is the Watertown Cyclones 17 and the IHC Cavaliers with 1. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, 12 minutes up on the clock for the 4th and final quarter. And there we go. Still on runtime, because we'll always be on runtime. Turnover, Cavaliers coming back. Remember, Cavaliers are the home team in white, going from left to right in this 4th and final quarter. Watertown Cyclones in purple, going from right to left. Ball gets passed over to Vincent Knapp. Knapp sends this over to Converse. Converse has got to penetrate into the box, and does. He's clear. Converse short pass back to Tillman. Andre Tillman moving over. Tillman at the center. Now driving his way into the crease. Bounce shot, save made. Braden Hanlon. Hanlon passes ball out, misses 2 forwards. Reaching for it now, trying to scoop this ball up is Isaac Curtis. In the offensive end, Amadon with this ball. Amadon curling around, trying to shake off Vincent Knapp. Amadon breaks the box, has that ball, winds up, shot low, wide. Picking that ball up at the X is Max Calhoun. Calhoun goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a Cyclone ball. Trent Smith is going to inbound that ball. He passes it to Tillman in front of the goal. Tillman takes that ball, runs up. He gets hit by Michaud, runs by him. Tillman attacked by Jamison. Yeah, I think that's Jamison Letier there. Jack Converse with this ball now. Converse passes this over to Blake Gregory. Gregory has Isaac Curtis on him. Gregory. Blake trying to just outrun Curtis and does. Shot blocked in front. Could have been a kick save by Hanlon. Not exactly sure. This ball comes back to the crease and Hanlon picks it up. Braden looking, trying to decide which way he wants to go, and it took him too long to make his decision. Crease violation. It's going to be a Cyclone ball. Goalie can't take forever. He's got to make a decision and pass that ball out. All right, we've got 2 balls in play. All right, now we're going to go Braden Hunter starting with this ball. Hunter passes it back to Converse. Converse misses it. Held in, though, by Vincent Knapp. Nice play. Turned over on the far side. Cameron Dallin. Short pass to Connor Leduc. Leduc running up with this ball. There's an offsides. And it's going to be a violation against the Cyclones. Leduc gets into the box, tries passing this ball over to Isaac Curtis. Curtis having a hard time able to recover. Now ball gets knocked free. Curtis scoops it, goes up high, bounces in front of him. Still battle for this ball. Leduc, Curtis, now Letier. Letier with this ball. Yep, that's a 6. Pass this ball over near side to Isaac Curtis. Curtis goes for Ledoux. Ledoux misses this pass, and that ball is still in play. And now that gets played by the Cyclones. We'll get our whistle. So no offsides. But look at this. That is a 9 on the left and an 8 on the right. The 6 is just backwards of the 9, essentially, or upside down. Super difficult to tell them apart when they're running by on the field, especially when they're all the way over there. See, that's a 6. All right, so it was not an offsides because the player that fell over the line trying to stay onside was the 4th man, so it's okay. You're allowed to do that as long as, one other doesn't go over. And he recovered before somebody else came on, so then based off of where the ball was played out in the back, it becomes an IHC ball. Connor Loving with this ball. Passes it back to Michaud. Michaud winds up, shot low, wide, left. Closest to it is Max Calhoun, and that ball's going to get played in by Jamison Letier with about 7.5 minutes to go. Jamison with this ball. Passes it up to Amadon. Amadon to Michaud. Michaud in the middle, trying to dodge his way around Blake Gregory. Sends this up high. Backhand shot taken. Max Calhoun misses wide. Racing back to pick it up, Trent Smith. Smith has it. Short pass over to Noah Fargo. It goes out of, I'm sorry, not Noah Fargo, Vincent Knapp. It goes out of bounds. IHC ball. Pass up on top to Connor Loving. Shot and a goal! Time of that goal, 5:02. Goal scored by number 2, Connor Loving. And I didn't see, I forgot who passed him the ball. It is now 2 for IHC. 17-2. There's a face-off. Won up by the Cyclones. Jack Adams with it. Adams making his move to get by Michaud. Adams breaks the box. Passes over on the side to Lawson Wise. Wise passes it back to Spaziani. Spaziani, I haven't seen him in a little bit. Spatiano drifts back, passes over to Marzano. Looks like they got most of his line on. Marzano sends this into Wise. Wise being pushed out by Smith. Now comes over. Wise, low shot, and a goal. Time of that goal, 6:06. Goal scored by number 14, Lawson Wise. And it's now 18-2. Austin Michaud is going to take the face-off against Parker Andiorio. And there's the battle. Ball comes back for Jack Converse. Converse scoops it up, gets by Michaud. Converse moving forward. He's got two. Converse breaks that box, passes it up for Hunter. Hunter going back to the X, trying to dodge Cameron Dalin, shake him off. Hunter runs back up on the side. Dalin all over, and Dalin finally checking him, knocks that ball free. Hunter picks it back up again. He's got LeDuc on him. Now Dalin. Hunter sends this back out to Jack Converse. Converse steps out of the box. Converse back in the box. Converse shot misses. That goes way out of play. It's going to be picked up by the Cyclones, number 14, Lawson Wise. Wise is going to find a ball. There he is. He's got one now. Less than 5 minutes to go in this game. 18-2. Watertown Cyclones lead the IHC Cavaliers. Pass comes up to Austin Bentz. Bentz out to Andre Tillman. Tillman making his move. Head fake to get around Michaud. Kick it around, or does get around. Jamison Lettier takes the shot and scores. Tillman with the goal at 8:03. And it's 19-2. Jacob Amadon and Parker Andiorio going to square off at the face-off dot again. Less than 3.5 minutes to go. Face-off, Amadon steps over that ball, comes back, scoops it up. Jacob with this ball, going to try to run it down into the box himself, and does. Amadon, he's got Bentz on him. Bentz loses his stick. Amadon shot, save made by Jacob Moore. Ball picked up on the far side by Sam Charlebois. Charlebois passes over to Michaud. Michaud stepping up into the box. Immediately attacked by Bentz. Rolls around him. Shot and a goal! Austin Michaud! IHC goal scored by number 11, Austin Michaud. Time of the Cavaliers' goal, 9:18. And now it's 19-3 with less than 2.5 minutes to go in this game. Cameron Dalin moving from defense to long stick midi. Running in Amadon. Off that face-off, ball gets knocked free. Amadon swatting at it. Trying to kick at that ball. Scooping it up is Devin Connell. I didn't hear exactly what that was. Something about doing something before possession was made. So it's Cyclones ball. Lawson Wise picks that ball up. Wise to Tillman. Tillman curling around. Less than, we got just about a minute and a half. Jack Converse with this ball over on the side of the box. Going to use Tillman as a blocker. Gets by him. Cameron Dalin takes out Converse. Where physics did. Shot and a goal. Jack Converse at 10:36. Number 3, Jack Converse of the Watertown Cyclones with a goal. And the Cyclones lead 20-3. We'll have less than a minute to go by the time this ball is faced off. Sounds like a thing. Tillman's going to come in to play right wing. Andy Orio is going to take the face-off against Jacob Amadon. Less than a minute, 50 seconds to go in this game. There's the draw. Gets pulled back. Amadon chasing after it. So is Blake Gregory. Gregory comes away with this ball. Amadon chopping at Gregory. Gregory still with it. Gregory running by Sam Charlebois. Gregory into the box. Gregory curls back, gives this back to Tillman. Tillman misses it. Oh, holding it on, though, Vincent Knapp. Nice play. And Amadon with the check knocks his Tillman back over the center line. So is that an up and back or is that an illegal play? I'm not really sure. I think it was an up and back, so it's going to be Cavaliers ball. Nice check by Jacob Amadon. Moving forward with this ball, not Ben Rye. That's Jamison Letier. Letier passes back to Amadon. Shot. Save made by Jacob Moore. And that's the game. Another nail-biter here at IHC. This one ends in a 20-3 victory for the Watertown Cyclones as they defeat the IHC Cavaliers. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to my sponsors. Without them and without your support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.